Hello guys, this is leathertoolz. Today I'm going to look at a new tool from Crimson Hide. This is Sandblock, and it's a very unique tool. I've never seen this before, and the Crimson Hide just introduced tool about a month ago, and it's a very nice tool. I've tried on many different things and really like it. So before I go into details, I'd like to show you where you can get this. If you go to their Crimson Hide website, it's crimsonhide.com. Okay, crimsonhides.com. I'll put the address in the description box, and this is the one that's on their tool section. It's a stand block, $25 actually 25.58 cents. You can change your currency if you are in different countries, US dollar, pounds, euros, or even Singapore dollar if you are in Singapore. And also you can pay with a PayPal, Visa, or even Apple Pay and everything. Okay, so on their main website, on their website page, you adjust your currency here, and then you go to the leathercraft tool section, and there you go. Here's the stand block. Okay, so you click on that and you can buy here. Okay, so I would like to show you the tool. Okay, so this stand block is made of black walnut. So walnut is very nice wood for tool handle because it's hard and it's a durable and it's easy to work with. Okay, so black walnut is a great wood. It's a good wood for such item like this. So it's a great choice for wood, and it has a brass screw, which is very traditional in tool industry. So brass screw is a nice touch. And also what they put is their aluminum spacer between the screw and the wood, so that if you over tighten it, it doesn't get into the wood fibers, so it doesn't hurt the wood. So that's a nice touch. Okay, and if you unscrew this, okay, this part comes apart, which is symmetric, so you don't have to think about which way it goes. It's the same this way or this way. And if you look into the side, there's a brass nut embedded into the wood. So it's a nice that if the female part of the nut was made of wood, if you keep using the tool, it will wear out the wood part so that it doesn't stay in. But they also embedded the brass nut inside the wood so that you can use for a long time. Okay. And if you see the sideways, there's a cutouts, grooves like this on both sides, so that you can, when you hold your tool like this, it's easy to grip. Okay, so it's very nice touch, and the finish is amazing. The first thing that I noticed was the finish of this tool. Usually I've seen many tools that has been polished and sanded, but you see some of the scratches or the defects in their finishes. But look at this, it's very well finished wood. Okay, very nice. Okay, it's almost like a custom handle of a knife. Okay, it's a very nice finish. It's a good example of what the wood finish should look like. Okay, the bottom also, it's well finished, and the price of $25, it's amazing. Okay, so the size that goes into this sanding block, the sandpaper size, is very nice too. They're very clever with it. So what they done was that pretty much every sandpaper in the world is all same size. So if you find the sandpaper in your country, the standard size of the sandpaper, it's all same. Okay, the width and the length is all same. So what they done was that if you cut out the 5 centimeter from the short side of the sandpaper, it fits perfectly into this sanding block. Okay, so every sandpaper you will yield 5 strips and smaller narrow strips that fits into this sanding block. So even this is narrower than the standard size. You can always fit in the middle or on the one part of the tool, so that you can use the smaller width of the tool. Okay, so I didn't use any of the scissors or the knives because you can easily tear out the sandpaper with just ruler. I'll just show you what it's like. So every 5 centimeter, the width is 5 centimeter. Okay. For US, it's 5 centimeters is about 2 inches. Okay, so you just place your ruler and you just cut it like this. Okay, you don't have to use any of the scissors or knives or anything like that. So just I didn't do anything, just place a ruler and I tear it apart. Okay, so I will show you what it's like. So before you put into this thing, you place this tool, okay, like this. Okay. Okay, tighten it, and you fold it like this, and then you just insert this part. Okay. Yep. And you just tighten it. Okay. So this part, as this part goes in, it pushes the sandpaper inside of this groove. Okay. So this part goes in there. This part is grabbing the sandpaper, like holding into the part. Okay. So it will not come off easily. Okay. It holds very safely and useful. Okay. If you take a look at this tool, it has taper to the end, and one side's flat and one side has a curve, and it's a very good use for it. So for example, the first uses of this tool is that after you do the edging, you gotta have to smooth it down, because most edgers, if you do edging, it leaves a fine line within the leather. So for example, like this. Okay, so even after you do the edging, you gotta sand it to make it smooth. Okay, so this is just a 2mm vegetable tan leather, and this is 220 grit sandpaper, and okay, and you can just, you know, sand it like this. Okay, it's easy to use short portion, or you can use this longest portion like this, so that you can have even straight edges. If you use just the finger like this, you create like a rounded sides, and then if you do it, you will make not even surface. Okay, so it's good that you need to use like a firm, hard surface like this, so that you can make a flat surface, and then you can just sand it along the way like this. It gives you more consistent and even finish onto the edge. Okay, so it just it makes smooth, and then you come to this part and you do it like this, or just do it like this. It's your choice. And here's the tricky part. If you have a B curve like this, it's okay. You can do the my camera's not focusing well. Okay, you can do it like this, but if you come to this big curve, this flat portion doesn't do. Okay, so what you do is make this round portion, and you can use this round portion as this sanding block. Okay, so you can sand it even though it has a big curve. You can just sand it like this. Okay, so that's why there's a round curve to it. Okay, like this. Also on the back side, yeah, like this. Okay, so straight lines you do with the flat side, and the curves with the curves. Okay, nice. Okay, so then you can do the curves finishings also very easily. Okay, the next part that you can use this tool is that when you bond the leather, you gotta, I'll show you. When you glue two sides of the leather, this is the smooth and this is the fuzzy side. You can always glue with the fuzzy sides like this without doing any of the preparation. But if you want to glue that has a very smooth side and fuzzy side like this, you need to make this part rough so that it bonds stronger. It does glue even though you don't do it, but it's not as strong as you do with roughing this side. And usually what people do is they will take a paring knife or just a sharp knife to scratch this part off, but you can always use this tool. Sandpaper does work perfectly for this kind of job. So what you do is if you are making card cases or whatever, you can make this part rough and then you can glue. Okay, it's you know, always you can save your edge and you can just replace this very easily. Okay. Okay. Or you can just do it wider. Yep. Okay. And what I would do is, if I want to glue the whole side, like lots of portion, lots of area, surface area, I will just take this split part and I will just sand along the leather, and that will make this whole leather rough enough to glue very nicely onto the leather, okay, other side of leather. Okay. Oops. I just keep hitting the camera, sorry guys. So, okay, so you make it rough, and then if you glue this onto other fuzzy side, or even you have to glue if this fuzzy, I mean the smooth side like this, you can also roughen this and you can glue and it stays much stronger. Okay, so that was it. So it's easy to replace. You can just unscrew this and take this sandpaper and get a new one. That's it. Okay, so you don't have to measure sandpaper length or anything, just 5 centimeters of a strips from regular sandpaper, and you can just cut it out from there. Okay, like this. From the short side, you just cut 5 centimeters. Alright, that's it. So I'll finish here, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do. Subscribing and giving me thumbs up is does really help the channel a lot, so that I can continue to do this. So that's it. So thanks for watching guys, and I will see you guys next video. Bye bye.